other than Magic, and I'm being really honest here, other than Magic, my other two favorite players was Dennis Johnson and Michael Cooper, because they brought an element to the game of defense, which I really thought I knew that we could be part of my calling card. So I had an opportunity. Obviously, DJ passed away, to obviously be mentored by him, and him teaching me, how to count dribbles, how to, play pass.
Wait. How to do what, D?
Count dribbles.
I'm the offensive player.
Yeah, when you're playing defense, he taught me how to count dribbles.
No kidding. I mean,
explain that. What is that?
That's what made him so. I always wonder what he used to count dribbles.
Yeah, you know how to count dribbles. So what happens is, he said, D, this is what you do. Every player bringing the ball to the court has a dribble pattern. When they're comfortable and uncomfortable, it's a 1-2 change, or it's 1-2 hesitate change. So he said, watch their pattern when they're comfortable, because they're always going back to that pattern when they're under pressure. So when you're pressuring them on defense, they're always going to do a 1-2 between the legs, 1-2 behind, whatever they're going to do, or 1-2 spin, whatever, or 1-2, whatever. So he said, watch the first part of the game when you're watching the game and figure out their dribble pattern, what they do when they're comfortable, when there's no pressure. Then we put that heat on them. Now, when they get really pressured, they're always going to go back to that comfort pattern, because they know they can do it really well. So that's how DJ used to always pick the ball off people.
Yeah,
because he count dribbles.
No kidding. That
is fascinating.
On this show, I like to think I'm learning. That's
fascinating.
Yeah, that is. And you picked that pattern up from DJ, and that helped you in your defense. Great. I never knew that.
I didn't either.
And DJ, that's actually pretty. You know what? Yeah.
Thinking about it, though, you could see how he was stealing the ball that way, because you see guys go up and then come up high, and he'd pick the pocket so quick and tap it right to the back.
And he would always get steals in the fourth quarter when they need him. Now I know why. Because the first half he's watching.
He was counting. Yeah.
And I always knew that guy was special, man.
That's brilliant.
That's good.
Brilliant.
D, want to go back to a little bit more about the DJ, the counting dribbles and stuff like that. That is so amazing to me, because I never thought about doing that. Yeah. I think unconsciously I would watch people how they dribble, but I never thought about counting the dribbles. Yeah. Coming down, and now that I think about it, Isaiah Thomas had a pattern, Magic had a pattern, and that's what made DJ such a great defender, because all his steals would come in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. But he taught me that my rookie year. He said, listen, you want to be a great defender, on the ball defender, you play two things. You play guesses and you play angles, but you got to understand patterns. And he said, you got to learn how to count dribbles. I said, what does that mean? He taught me the whole story about how to count the dribbles, different guys' dribble patterns, where they're comfortable, uncomfortable, under pressure. And I would get steals. So I get a lot of steals off the ball. I had long arms. I get a lot of rips off players late in the quarter when they get pressured. And again, when you're a student at a game, like DJ was, that things were taught me. And I would watch you, because you would know how to blow up screens. You would guard the best defender, like those type of things that I watched. And again, I wasn't, DJ was 6'4", you 6'6", so I was a smaller guard, but I always wanted to guard the best person and be able to know how to guard somebody on the ball, like DJ was great at. And you were great guarding people off the ball. And, basically when they got the ball, kind of, like locking them up, it was, those things is that I don't think enough players nowadays really study the game. Like look back at history and look at how people defended or rebounded or shot or come off screens and things like that.
Showtime with Coop is powered by FanDuel, the exclusive wagering partner of the CLNS Media Network.